What's up guys, it's MatthewWaters here. I got a review today of the Tritton AX Pro gaming headset. Now this is actually just the first video of 5 that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a second video on the G35s by Logitech, the third one on the Psyko 5.1 headset, and finally the fourth on the Astro A40s. And in the 5th video, I'm actually going to let you know what I thought was the best overall gaming headset. Now getting into these Tritton AX Pros. They are compatible with the PS3, the PC, and also your Xbox 360, so as far as next-gen gaming goes, they got you covered on all fronts. They are also a 5.1 surround sound headset, so if you want surround sound and you just want that situational awareness, so when you're playing, you can hear where guys are coming from, this is a good headset. Now, as far as the design goes, it's a decent looking design. It's got a silver finish to it with the Tritton logos that actually glow orange when you're playing. And then on the top, you got like a matte finish Tritton on the top. And as far as the comfort goes, it is adjustable and it will fit any size head pretty much. I mean, barring you have an O.J. Simpson head, but other than that, it'll fit any other head out there. It also has pretty decent padding, but I did feel that the padding wasn't quite enough for my taste because after a long period of gaming, when the pads wore down, your ear started to, kind of rub up against this hard plate right here that covers the drivers, and that really started to bother me. I mean, if you're doing long-term gaming or extended gameplay, you don't want a headset that's going to irritate you because you're trying to have a good experience. The point is to have fun. So that's one downfall of this. But other than that, it's relatively light, and it does fit on the head quite nicely. Now these pads are removable, and you can actually put a separate set, both on the top and on the side, of some leather that they come with also, and those are interchangeable. Now it also does come with a removable boom mic, which plugs right into the bottom here, like so. There we go. And it is adjustable and flexible, so it will contour to your face, whether you got a big fat head or you want a skinny face and you want it really close to your mouth, or if you want it away, it'll do that. Now, it's good that it comes out because when you're just listening to music or watching a movie or you're just playing by yourself, you don't want that mic in the way, so that's good. Now as far as the mic quality, when I asked my friends how I sounded, everybody said I sounded fine. So I mean, I don't think that's going to be a real problem for you guys. Now let's get into the connectivity a little bit more. I know I told you guys that it is compatible with the PS3, the 360, and the PC. Let me show you how. And this is my real major problem with this headset. From this cord, it goes down into this little controller here, which actually controls the volume of each driver individually. So you can control the front, rear, center, and subwoofer volume by simply pressing the button. It'll glow, and then you raise this button either up or down, and depending on what color, and it shows you on the back what color means what, it'll let you know how high or how low the volume is. And you can also raise the overall volume by just leaving all of these lit, not pressing anything, and you raise it, and each of them will change colors according to how loud the volume is. The volume is. Let's go, Scoob! Alright, sorry for that. And then right here you got some more connectivity. This is a cord that connects from here to the Xbox 360 controller, allowing you to use the headset for your Xbox 360. And then right here you have the volume for your voice, and you have the mute switch. And then from there you have more connectivity. It goes down here into a box, and this is basically their mix amp. Now right on the side you have the overall volume, a button that goes from Pro Logic to regular stereo, and also the power button. And then you have a switch for the time delay, and another switch for the volume and TDRC. Now as you can see, there's already a bunch of cords here, and the thing about it is, if you want to connect this to an actual source, you have to connect even more cords. You have to connect the auxiliary cords or the optical cable, which is the 2 ways you can connect this to a source. Now, the problem with that is, since you have to plug it into a wall socket or a power strip, the headset and your source, you really can't have much freedom as far as where you want to be in the room. It has to be relatively close to a socket, the 360 or your PC or PS3, whatever you're using, and then also the headset. So I found that I didn't like that because I didn't have really freedom to roam around the room and sit where I really wanted to sit, so that wasn't good. And also, I mean, it's just really clunky. All these cords coming out, it just doesn't look nice. There's cords all over the floor, people can trip. It's not really good. So that's that. Now let's talk about the actual performance of this headset. Now it does provide 5.1 surround sound, and it does it pretty well. I mean, you can hear if people are coming from front, side, left, you know, behind you, and it really does help, especially in first-person shooters. Now the other thing that helps is because of this right here, and you're able to control the front, rear, center, and subwoofer all individually through this controller, you can pretty much customize the sound that you get and customize it to what you prefer without having to use an equalizer. And that's really convenient, and it's really close to you, it's right next to you, it's right in your lap, and you can just control it that way. Now the downfall of the performance is that it wasn't as clean and crisp of sound that I was kind of used to in high-end stereo headsets. If you have a Bose headset or the Dre Beats or anything that you actually listen to music with, it's not going to be quite as clear as that. Now obviously it does provide other advantages like the situational awareness of the 5.1 surround sound, but for $160 I really would have liked to hear a little more crispness in the sound that I got. But overall, I would have to say, if you have these headsets, then you're doing pretty good because it works, it does what it says it does, and if you're playing, you're not going to have any complaints. You can adjust the bass volume, and if you want to hear that big thud, or you could turn it down and really enjoy the surround sound of these headsets. So that's my take on this so far, and I'm going to have the next few videos coming out, and I'm going to let you know if this one stacks up to the next three, and see if this one comes out on top in the end. But so far, like I said, great surround sound. The only downfalls are the wiring, and also it's not quite as clear as I would like it in a $160 headset. So that's it for now, guys. MatthewWaters out. I'll see you later.